Hi, so here's a quick tip what to watch out for in appearances that you cannot detect using the appearance panel. So, sometimes objects cause issues. They might not export as intended, or they cause issues when creating special objects, or maybe they cause issues in brushes. I have a video about those issues with brushes, and I'm going to link it in the description. But here are some things you can watch out for when you have problems with objects, but they are kind of difficult to figure out. So when you have issues and want to find out about your objects, then it's always good to take a look at the Layers panel. So I'm going to open the Layers panel. And there we have the objects inside the panel, and you see there are two objects that have special appearances because that target circle is gray. I'm going to select this one, and you see this one is normal. Nothing special about it. It has a dashed stroke, but a dashed stroke is nothing special. So let's take a look at this one. It's this here, and the special appearance, well, the dashed stroke, nothing special about that. And here we have this one, which is completely unsuspective. So it's just orange. Let's go to the appearance panel. So maybe we can find out. And I'm going to target it again. And you see the dashed stroke, but nothing else. No effects, no transparency. And inside here, nothing. So the same as with this one. Actually, no difference in the appearance panel. And to find out about this, I'm going to open the stroke panel in here, and you see we have these settings. Let's select the other one, and let's select it. You see there was one difference, this setting here. So how the dashes are aligned. And we can already see it here. It's aligned to the corners, and there it's not. So this is something that Illustrator regards as a special appearance, and therefore we get this target symbol, and this causes issues when exporting to SVG because SVG doesn't support that. So in order to get that working, you have to set it like so, and you see then the target circle is normal. So this is something that's really difficult to find out. You have to know that. And then we have the next one. And you see, well, it has no stroke, but it has this orange fill. And again, where does this come from? And this is also something special about strokes. You see when I click here that we get this menu there. And what we also see is up here, there's a brush. There's a brush applied to it, but since the color of the stroke is set to none, that doesn't show. But still, the brush is technically there, and Illustrator knows that. And this will cause issues when you use that as the invisible rectangle. So the brush has to go. Set this to basic, and soon you see the target circle is normal. So like this. And then let's take a look at these two down here. And you know, I'm going to use the Pathfinder on them. And I want to unite them. And of course I could use the unite button, but the same should happen when I click on merge. They are both black, and when I click on merge, the same color, you know, they get united, but they don't. So let's undo that. And let's see how that comes. So select this one, and you see target circle doesn't show anything. But when we look closely in the appearance panel, then you see that one is set to overprint. So even if you have the same color on your objects, when one of them is set to overprint, then you get some surprises with merge. So that's how you can solve some of your issues, and there are some very well hidden spots of things that you might need to adjust in order to make Illustrator work as intended.